Good morning, guys, from Beijing. Welcome to this edition of live streaming, and I'm Cao Bing, a reporter from CGTN. How are you doing? Good? It's time for us to just fresh up and get rid of our pressure, because you probably have already known the theme, the live streaming, that we are here at a very special, exciting event, and it's also a very interesting event. That's the Daxing Watermelon Festival, also the Daxing Watermelon Challenge. Right beside me, as you have already seen, is a giant, oversized watermelon, because this is one part of the watermelon challenge, and it is competing for the king of watermelon of the year. As you can see the number, it weighs 80.24 kilograms. Wow, that is amazing. You think this is the king of the watermelon? Can you really guess? The answer is too early. I'm showing you some other ones. This one weighs 79.82 kilograms. Any heavier? Of course, there is one. So here we are at the place where the king of the watermelon of the year is put. It weighs 94.86 kilograms. How heavy is that? It weighs twice the heavy of me. So this is really amazing. You want me to know how it feels? Just touch it. Well, actually, I have to tell you, it feels no difference with regular watermelons, but is super giant. How giant it is, I'll put my hand here. You can just see. This is just super big. You guys may wonder that such kind of watermelons, how will it be dealt with after the competition? Will it be shared by a group of people leading it? You know, outside in the open air? But actually this is not the case. I talked to our staff yesterday. They told me that such kind of giant, oversized watermelon will be sent to different institutions, organizations as gifts, and they will keep it for probably a long period of time, showing to people that this is really a specialty of Daxing District in Beijing. Okay, so this is basically the area that shows the competitors for the king of the watermelon of the year, and there are also other categories of competition in this venue. So as we walk there, I will tell you some of the background information about Daxing District in Beijing City. Of course, you guys know Beijing, it is the capital city of China, but how about Daxing? It is located in the southern part of the city. It is not that well known than the city center because it does not have so many historical sites and tourism sites. But what it has, because it embraces a vast area of land and really good weather. That's the reason that it has so many great plants and fruits growing here. So this is a pot. It grows some little tiny watermelons hanging on the the trellis. So also about Daxing, you probably may wonder where it is, but when the pandemic is over, maybe you will have the chance to take an international trip to China. That's the time you may have the chance to, probably your termination will be Beijing Daxing International Airport. So it is a very grand architecture. So if you really do have the chance in the future to come to Beijing and land at the Beijing Daxing International Airport, you may have a deeper impression on the district, also on the city. And currently, as you can see, that we are having so many beautiful watery fleshes of watermelons. Are you getting mouth-watering? I am, actually. Just take a look. It's really some ruby colors in some juice just seeping out from the flesh. So this is basically the way the Chinese people usually eat a watermelon. They just cut it into two halves. Oh, okay. I just cannot help to take a bite myself. Okay. They have already cut them into really tiny little cubes. See the water seeping out? Wow, this is amazing. Okay, cheers. This is amazing. I think my cameraman is already jealous about me. You want to have one? Okay, he will have one after the live streaming. Honestly, this is amazing. As you can see, there are a lot of watermelons lining up here. This is the area competing for the medium-sized watermelon. And, oh yeah, this one is a tiny little one. See, the color is a little bit different. It's orange, so its name is orange watermelon. And what is special is that it's tiny, small, and the rind is really thin and very few seeds. This one should be good too. So in this competition, this area, they will also compete for one of the best watermelons in the medium-sized category. Okay, by the way, if you guys who are watching the live stream and you're also a summer fruit lover, you're also a lover of watermelons, remember to leave your comments below or leave your questions below in the comment box, and we have a guest here and we will try to answer whatever questions you have, and just leave them below. Just take a look around. So here we have another one. This one is a little bit bigger. On each tag it has, oh no. So yeah, this cultivar is typical to Beijing, Daxing. And here it shows the number 13.3%. It shows the sugar content of the watermelon. And also we have a guest here today. And remember, I've told you that you can leave whatever questions you have to this watermelon competition and about choosing a good watermelon. Today we're so pleased to be joined by Mr. Lu Jinsheng. Say hello to our audience.
大家好啊。
Hello everyone, Lu Jinsheng is the chief of Daxing Comprehensive Experimental Station of National Melon Industrial Technology System. So really great to have you with us. 非常感谢您能加入我们的新媒体直播。
太客气了啊。
And today we are having international viewers coming from all around the world to enjoy this kind of great event here in Beijing Daxing District. So are you getting excited? 就是今天我们有全世界各地的朋友们通过我们的直播可以来参与到咱们的大兴西瓜节以及西瓜擂台赛的比拼。您觉得心情如何？
是非常激动，能把我们的大兴的西瓜的宣传出去，希望大家关注我们大兴的西瓜品种。
And he is so excited that we are viewers from all over the world are joining us through this live streaming, and he wished that people can get to know a lot more about the watermelon in Daxing District in Beijing City. Okay, here are some questions. 那下面我就来问您几个问题吧。
好的，好的。
So the first question is, currently we are at a medium-sized category of competing of the watermelons. So what are the rules? What are the criteria for a good watermelon？ 那您能给我们简单介绍一下我们该如何判断一个西瓜它是一个好的西瓜？在这个比赛当中，它的规则是什么样子的？简单的介绍一下。
我们这个组大家可以看到条上是中国型西瓜综合组是中国组的。中国型的概念就是我们评判的标准就是基本在5公斤，5公斤达到5公斤以上来参加本次的比赛。
So first criteria is the weight of the medium-sized watermelon should be over 5 kilograms.
我们打分呢分为2组，一组是客观分，客观分就是一个重量，到了5公斤以上就不加分了，低于5公斤少0.1公斤要减0.2分。
So how do we score the watermelon? There are two basic terms, units. The first one is the objective reasons. So first one is we have to weigh the weight of the watermelon has to go over 5 kilograms. That we have already said that. 第二个，
还一部分客观分呢是糖度，大家可以看到了，这个糖度大概写在这儿了。你比如说这个品种的糖度是12.6。
The second objective criteria or the scoring point is the sugar content. Like this one, it says it's 12.6%.
作为中果型西瓜，糖度达到13度，我们13度以上我们就不加分了，13度就是满分了。低于13度，我们每低于0.1度要减去0.1分。
So as long as a watermelon's sugar content reaches 13, then it will get full score.
这是客观分2分，一个是重量，一个是糖度，这是客观分。
So objective scores consist of weight and sugar content.
还有一部分主观分，客观分占100分，主观分是占100分。
So the objective score, the full score for objective score is 100 points, and there are also another 100 points for subjective points score.
这个主观分主要由评委来打分，打分分2项。
There will be judges judging the watermelons.
一块是外观分，一块是内在的品质分。
So there are also 2 parts in this subjective score. One is the exterior part, and other one is the interior part, which means the flesh, the quality of the watermelon.
咱们外国人主要是西瓜的外形周正不周正。
So the first, the exterior part, we have to take a look at the shape.
然后那个剖面好看不好看，是不是有黄金、有空心儿，这都要减分的。
And we see, okay, we see that the flesh is a really good flesh. So if we see there is a space inside there, it will be a minus score on the judgment.
我们在主观分里，这个外观分是占30分，还有70分的评委专家这个口感的测评。
So the exterior part takes about 30 scores, 30 points of the full 100 point scores, and other 70 points will be given by judges. So we've got questions from our YouTube viewers. 我们现在有几个来自网络的这个回复，那个网友的评论啊。为什么有的西瓜是黄瓤的？黄瓤和红瓤的西瓜有什么区别？
这是也是单独可以的。
Okay, I'm just asking a question from Alan Won, and he is asking why are some melons are yellow, and is there any difference between red and yellow melons? So I'm asking Mr. Lu to answer this question for us. Okay, let's.
这个2种颜色证明它含的这个营养物质是不一样的。
Oh, so basically the color shows that it has different nutrients.
红瓤的瓜呢，它主要为什么呈现红色？它主要含的是番茄红素。
Okay, the color shows it that it contains something that I will check up and explain later. One second. 然后您接着说。
黄色的呢，可能你翻译不太好翻译。
翻译不太好翻译怎么办呢？
黄色的更主要的是含一种叫贝塔胡萝卜素，它都是对人身体有好处的。
Okay, the red flesh contains much of the lycopene. And the yellow flesh contains the carotene. So basically the nutrients is different. That makes the color of the flesh so different.
其实，希望大家多吃西瓜啊，吃西瓜对身体还是有健康的。
And wish people can eat much watermelon, and it's so healthy and so good to our body.
你像这个刚才说的这红色的番茄红素，对人身体抗氧化呀都有非常好的益处。它还有一种物质叫瓜氨酸，对身体也非常很好。
瓜氨酸。
对。
怎么写啊？
瓜氨酸，氨基酸的酸，氨基酸，瓜氨酸，氨基酸。
这个是吗？
瓜氨酸，对。
Okay, it also contains an element called citrulline.
这都是对身体有益的物质。
They are all good for our body.
所以说这个造成这个西瓜这2种瓤色的不同，就是2种含的营养物质都不一样。
So basically, it has different nutrients in these 2 kinds of color of flesh. So is that okay? Is the answer okay for you, Mr. Alan Wong? Okay, we have another question. Let's see. How many cultivars of watermelon are you growing? 就是现在中国有多少种西瓜在种植？这个你能回答一下？
这个种类啊，应该是非常非常多。
There are so many cultivars planting in China.
就我们大兴来说，就应该有几十种、上百种的各种西瓜品种来种植。
Oh, there are hundreds of cultivars currently planting, at least in Daxing District in Beijing.
对。
Okay. Okay, that's all for this part of question and answer part. Just keep commenting in the comment box below, and we will try to answer your questions as many as possible and as quickly as possible. Okay, 我再继续问您我的问题吧。
好，没问题。
And I will continue my question to Mr. Lu. So how can we pick up really good watermelons when we go to like supermarkets or grocery stores to get a watermelon of our own? 就是我们比如说平常挑西瓜该怎么挑？就我们比如说去商场啊，或者去小卖店啊，我们该如何挑西瓜呢？
就比如说拿那个中国型的西瓜来说吧。
Okay, Mr. Wu is telling us how to pick a good watermelon, and he is holding one. So this is a medium-sized watermelon.
一个是看瓜的条纹，比如说这
So
种条
we
纹。
first need to take a look at the
这条纹
stripes.
如果展开了，证明一般的瓜的成熟度比较好。
So if the stripe is
对。
extended, so it means that its ripeness is so good.
还有一种就是我们更主要的就是通过稍微拖着，然后轻轻敲击，这个有震颤感。
You tap it?
轻轻敲的过程中，这个震颤感，然后传到下边的手来了，
Okay.
这证明这个西瓜的成熟度没有问题了。
So the second you can tap the watermelon and you feel that there is a kind of vibrating inside and it goes into your arm. So that means that it also has a great extent of ripeness.
这个你看，听的是砰砰砰的声音。
You can hear it? 你再敲一下。Yeah, can you hear it? Can you guys hear it? 砰砰砰。Yeah.
对，如果是瓜比较生的话，敲出的声音就当当当，就是它有这种
So
硬的
this
声
one
音。
is a well-ripened one.
Yeah.
So if it is not ready, the sound will hear more like of a dang dang dang. So this is really a trick for you to choose your own watermelon. 除了这个颜色和拍，还有什么别的技巧吗？
基本上我们还是主要是通过敲击来判断来的成熟度。
So basically,
对
tapping
对
is the major way that, yeah, to choose a good watermelon.
对
Okay.
能问你一个问题，这个西瓜分公母吗？
西瓜没有公母，因为在它开花的过程中是分公母的。西瓜秧子上开两种花，一种叫雌花，雌花出的花以后，它就后边带一小瓜钮，这是雌花。还有一种叫雄花，雄花没有瓜钮，它有花粉。我们用那个雄花的花粉，然后给雌花授上粉，就最终做的这个瓜。其实你要说公母，它就是一个母的。
Okay, our cameraman has just asked a question whether there is like a female or male type of watermelon, but Mr. Lu said there is no in the fruit, but there is in the flower. Yeah. So basically, this is the part. 您要试一口吗？OK。
您可以尝尝。
我刚才尝了一下。您最推荐哪个 ？Which one do you recommend me to eat? I have just had my bite, but Mr. Lu told me to.
您可以尝尝777，包括那边麒麟瓜，我觉得它这个风味口感还是都不错的。
Okay, I'm trying my second bite of the watermelon. 谢谢您，您吃吗？
我尝了，你先尝尝。
行吧，那我来。My second bite. Are you guys jealous? Okay. Oh my god.
再可以尝尝那边的麒麟瓜，我觉得麒麟瓜的品质非常不错的。
There is another cultivar called 麒麟 that is also famous in China.
你比如说这
It is growing in Daxing District in
这
Beijing.
也是麒麟瓜，你都可以尝尝，是吧？这好摘一些，是吧？
哦，这不太
可以
好，
换一小块。
这块吧。Oh my god.
怎么样？那甜度和口感？
I am now in the paradise, you know. I am now in the paradise. This is so amazing. It's mouth-watering, and it's juicy, and it's sweet, and it's just so suitable for summertime. I feel so much freshened up. It's just amazing. Okay, I'm finished my tasting of the watermelon. Okay, let's go to another part of the competition.
看看小瓜。
哦，我们想去这儿还切吗？这儿已经不切了。
测完了。
哦，好可惜，没关系。 There is a desk over here. Actually,
Or table.
they test the sugar content, but they have already finished that part. That's why you see that all the watermelons are cut into small little cubes for the judges to take a bite. So there are quite a lot of tiny little watermelons here. 展示一下整个的这个场景吧。I think the number is the biggest in the venue here today because Daxing is this kind of small little watermelons is the specialty of Daxing District in Beijing City. 我们可以说这种小西瓜是大兴的特产吧？
没有问题。现在大兴西瓜这个小西瓜占那个总面积的总产量的应该是90%以上了。
Okay, so the production of the small-sized watermelon takes up over 90% of the total production of watermelons in Daxing District in Beijing. 我们是从什么时候开始种植小型西瓜的 ？When did we start to plant such tiny-sized watermelons?
我们应该说引进种植小西瓜也时间不短了，应该在2000年左右我们开始引进的。
Daxing imported such kind of seed since the year of 2000.
但真正大兴大面积种起来，应该说还是近10年。
In recent 10 years, the mass production started. Sorry. 都是这么种的小瓜。
基本上这是盆栽的，正常地里。
They are growing in these ones are growing in pots, but
这盆栽主要为的是我们布展用的，专门为这做的。
Okay. Yeah.
但
So these pots of watermelons are just prepared for this kind of events.
那生产确实是也是我们定价的，然后是吊着的。
Okay, but actually in the field or in the greenhouse, it is actually growing in this way. Not so high, the watermelon fruits are hanging on the trellis. So, yeah. 您能跟我们说说这种小西瓜，它比起我们平常见的大西瓜来讲，它的好处在哪里？它有什么特别优势吗？So I'm asking Mr. Lu to tell us what are the advantages, what are the good points of such tiny-sized watermelons, and why they are choosing this kind of cultivar to grow and to produce in such a big volume.
大兴的瓜啊，其实以前提大兴瓜一般都是京一号，刚才说的中国型的。
In the past, Daxing District mainly grow such kind of bigger ones, just as we saw previously over there in the medium-sized area.
只有近几年咱们小果型的发展，才形成一种主流。
In recent years, this tiny little small-sized watermelons become mainstream of the planting industry.
小西瓜应该种植有2大优势吧，一个是咱们的消费是吧？现在一个小型化的家庭是吧？一般3口之家消费一个10斤的大西瓜，我估计吃不了，放冰箱里也影响品质。
So there are two major reasons. The first one is, of course, the consumers. Currently, there are many like nuclear families with very few family members. They cannot sometimes consume such a big sized watermelon once a time a day. So the smaller ones are better for them to buy and to eat in a really small family.
现在这种小西瓜嘛，在3、4斤，基本特别符合咱们小型家庭的消费，基本每次切完吃一个。
Each of the tiny watermelon weighs about 2 to 3 like kilograms.
基本这个重量哈，
You can see
在3、4斤左右啊。
this one weighs 1.92 kilograms.
这样一顿吃一个比较方便。
So it's really convenient for a small family to have one at a time. It's not heavy, really.
你一顿能吃几个？
您可以一顿吃一个吗？
可以，我吃西瓜没有问题。
Mr. Lu said he can finish one watermelon at a time. Yeah.
而且咱小西瓜还有一个非常大的特点，它的含糖量，含糖量要比咱们普通大西瓜要高一些。
Oh, there is another feature of small-sized watermelon. It has a higher sugar content than the medium-sized ones.
通过我们这一年的一些筛选推广，我们主要推广的品种基本是一种挂果期比较长，也比较耐运输、耐存储的一些品种。
So in recent years, they have developed the fruit, and there are more. There are more a longer period for them to get ripe, get ripened, and another reason is it is easier for people to preserve and reserve to keep it for a long time and send it to other places.
这样也能适合咱们市民啊，到我们大兴的地里啊来观光采摘。也一是观光采摘，也适合咱们那种包装运输。
So it will be so convenient for like people living in the city center to come to Daxing District for like a holiday or weekend, and they just go to any planting areas to pick up such kind of watermelons by themselves. And they are also so convenient for people to pack up and send it to other parts of China. Yeah.
大兴的小西瓜非常受到北京市的市民的欢迎。
It is so popular among people living in Beijing. 外地朋友喜欢吗？
也走外地，但是因为大兴的总面积不大，所以走外地的并不太大。
So yeah, basically it is so popular among Beijing people. Yeah. 其实大兴人还是挺以这个小西瓜为荣的吧。
以前。
他们是评委。
这都是我们评委，我们分了一共12个评委，都是我们评委。
These are our judges. 我们可以去跟他们聊两句。
可以，现在等于是我们要测评那新品种了，其实可以聊两句。
We came across with a group of judges here. They are coming here to test, to judge for the new breed of the watermelons. Wow, they are gathering here some of the new breed. There will be 5 judges at a time. Oh no, this group, there are more judges. See, we have a staff here cutting the watermelon into little cubes. This will make it easier for all the judges to taste. I've also heard from one staff that the sugar content right in the center of the watermelon is a little higher than in the outside of the watermelon, in the surrounding part of the flesh.
先记号再品尝。
应该是他们有一个，没。We have got one judge here. I'm asking her a question. 您觉得今年的西瓜，您对他们评价怎么样？I'm asking her how does she think of the watermelons of this year?
精彩纷呈。
She thinks the competition is amazing, and the watermelons are amazing. 有没有什么您印象特别深刻的？What are the most impressive watermelons you have had?
就是这种颜色，你看。
Let's take a look at the color.
对，它不是那种普通的红色，而是
It is not the ordinary red ones.
是这种炫彩的，然後是
It's a bit colorful.
我不知道你会不会说那个富含那个贝塔胡萝卜素的。
对，刚刚说过。
对，就这个，就这颜色，它对人体就是说有这种功能性的成分。
So it has really functional elements to benefit our body.
Yeah.
贝塔胡萝卜素。
对。
Okay.
High 就是高的那个 high.
High, yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is a really cute judge. Actually, I am not an expert of watermelon, but let's just take a look at it. 我这看看手机吧。It's time for us to answer questions for our viewers. Oh, 我还要继续问您问题。
您说。
Okay, I have got one more question from our YouTube viewers. Theroman, thank you very much for your question. And I'm asking Mr. Lu, is a small watermelon more expensive to grow? 就是种植小型的西瓜，它的价格会更贵。
您说是单价还是咱们的那个总的价格？
大概的意思
啊。价格因为
比起来那种普通的。
这2年我们大兴种小西瓜的一个效益啊，为什么小西瓜面积发展这么快？就因为小西瓜发展这么快，就是因为我们这2年价格小西瓜卖的一直比大西瓜卖的好。基本上现在这2年小西瓜的我们本地的农户的效益，亩效益，都达到2万块钱以上了。你像现在小西瓜3、4块、4、5块。大西瓜可能是在2块钱左右。
我的意思是，那个它的种植的成本
种植成本和大西瓜、小西瓜是差不太多的，可能这个小西瓜种植密度更高一些，费一些籽儿，但总的成本不会高很多。
Basically, the cost is no such big difference, but as the small-sized watermelons, they need more seeds to grow, so they will spend more money on buying the seeds or that part. But generally, it makes not so much difference between bigger watermelons and smaller watermelons in terms of their cost. But as of their price, the smaller ones 一般比大西瓜要贵多少？
基本上，我觉得价格应该高个30-40%是没问题的。
The price per kilo of the smaller watermelons will be 30%. To 40% higher than regular medium-sized watermelons. 刚刚是不是说这个，比如说中间的这块会比外边的这块要更甜一点 ？So is it true that the center part of or the like the surrounding
糖的甜度比较是它这块如果我们测的话叫新糖这块梨种这块，然后。像这块的位置，我们也会测，叫边糖。我们一般就是如果它新糖特别甜，边糖特别差的这些品种，我们也会淘汰，因为就形成一种吃瓜一口甜。
So basically, the part in the center has the really high sugar content, but as Lu said, that they will also test the part on the side. So if the difference is not that big, then it means that the quality of the watermelon is good. But if really the side part doesn't have much sugar content, it means that this quality of the watermelon is not good. Yeah.
现在我们大兴的小西瓜，新糖和边糖的差距比较小，基本吃到边上都是比较甜的。
So as for this tiny-sized watermelon, the difference, the sugar content difference between the center part and the side part is not that big. So which part, no matter which part you take a bite, it feels exactly the same sweetness. Yeah. Okay, Facebook viewer, R. Colney. That's the first time I've seen yellow watermelon. 就是 Facebook 的一个网友说，这是他第一次见到黄瓤的西瓜。
是。
这里。这个可以跟这个观众说一下。这个 Never had the yellow pop watermelon.
这是黄肉的，对。
So for our viewers, of course, we have seen the yellow color flesh of watermelon, but this is the first time we've seen. Is this your first time to see some yellow rind watermelon? But yellow rind watermelon still have red color flesh.
这标准应该叫橙肉，橙色。
橙肉orange. So Mr. Lu corrected me that it should be called orange color flesh rather than yellow color flesh.
黄皮红瓤，绿皮黄瓤。
对。So let's take a closer look.
看到了吧？对。
Oh, we still this one is first. We get on this first. Green rind, orange flesh, orange rind and red flesh. I want to taste the orange flesh as our viewer is asking how does it taste？ 刚刚我们那个网友问啊，说这个橘黄色的这个黄瓤，这尝起来有什么区别吗？让我们尝一下吧，可以吗？
没问题啊。
So I will just 这儿有，这儿有，试一下啊。好弄吗？又不太好弄哎。
对我这个程度不太好，你吃这个，你看籽儿啊。
哦。
对。就扎这边我觉得会好弄一点，对。
Oh, okay. You see, it is not so easy to 没事，一点吧。To get one is so. Oh, thank you. Mr. Lu said this one's ripeness is not good, so this one is not ready yet. But anyway, I'll take a bite. So
甜度也应该没问题。
Taste it.
更主要的。
It is as sweet. It is as sweet.
你看甜度。
And it tastes not so much difference with.
这个甜度包括这个甜度都非常高啊。
但是确实是不如那个之前吃的那个甜。但我觉得应该是这个个别的原因。
你看籽儿没熟，我觉得。
So probably because this one is not yet ready. Yeah. 刚刚说还有一个黄皮儿黄瓤的是吗？Oh, we missed one very interesting watermelon. It has. 我去拿。您拿。
它这个是不是现在都是这种吊挂是吧？
对。
地里的就是那种大的。
那个大瓜是地牌子，为什么就是吊瓜？它这样它没有阴阳面是吧？这小瓜有阴阳面，如果咱有阴阳面，这瓜，比如说这瓜卖4块，那瓜也就卖3块都没人要，而且那个吊瓜它受光好。我俩聊天呢。
So I am back with a yellow. No, sorry. Again, orange rind and orange flesh. So this is the new cultivar that been presented here at this year's watermelon challenge. It's so cool, isn't it? 这个应该尝起来也没有什么区别吧？
还行吧，这个。
Basically no difference.
您可以品尝。
尝一下吧。
对。
Okay. I'm so lucky today because I've tasted so many cultivars, different cultivars of watermelons. No, I cannot tell the difference. It is as sweet and as delicious, as juicy, but it looks so amazing.
总体的来说，黄肉、黄皮的瓜，它的甜度要低于红肉的瓜。
But generally speaking, those orange flesh watermelons is a tiny bit less sweet than those red flesh ones. Okay, I'll put it back. Yeah. Okay. Basically, this is the competition part, and we can say goodbye to Mr. Lu. And thank you very much for your explanation. Oh, 1 second. Let me see if there is any more. Oh, there is one more question. Let me ask you one more question, and I will say goodbye to you. 对，这个 there is one question from our YouTube viewers. He said, H, thank you very much for leaving a comment. He said, watching from USA looks so fun. 就是我们有一个网友在美国正在看我的直播。What kind of people are watermelon farmers in China? Big company, a co-op, individual farmers? 就是我们现在是以什么形式在种植这个？是什么样的人群在种植西瓜？是比如说农民、大公司，还是这种合作社，还是独立农民？
我们现在大型的主体是独立农民和一些合作社，这2个都有。
In Daxing District in Beijing, there are 2 basic forms of group, like growing watermelons. There are individual farmers and co-op. Is that okay for you, the answer? Thank you very much for watching our live streaming. It is really great to know that you're having fun watching this live streaming. And it is a pity that I can only taste it myself, but next time, when the pandemic is over, do remember, if you have got the chance to come to China and take a bite of watermelon and freshen up in the summertime. Thank you very much, Mr. Lu. 再次谢谢您。
好嘞，再见大家。
Bye bye from Mr. Lu, and I have a final part to show you. Oh look, so many people are gathering here because we are having some really creative, special watermelon displaying here, on display here.
知道吧？就是那个蒜，你在阳光下就是绿的，然后你要地瓜那种黄的。
I think I have no more words of description. Just take a look at it. There are different patterns on the rind. What is this?
我跟你说啊，就做这个
This is going
的人，
Dongao. Oh, okay. Here we have a pattern of Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games. You remember this? What is this? Question and answer. What is this? It does not look exactly the same with the mascot, but I think you guys may tell from tell from its you know, yeah, picture. It shows 雪融融, right? And this is a lantern. This is a lantern. There are some Chinese characters on it, showing up good fortune. Can you guess what are these? It's very interesting, isn't it? Like watermelon babies. They're in really cute shapes. Okay, great. This watermelon is grown inside a glass bottle. And
算不算个茶壶？
yeah, it's like a teapot, isn't it?
坐飞船。
Or like a UFO. Oh, this is a UFO in the description. It says in the UFO. Great. This is amazing. Oh, they're also judging the different shapes of...
Oh, 2008。
You remember this? Do you guys have any memory of the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympic Games? So this is the group of mascot they have called Fuwa. This one is also cute. This is a sheep. It's a very famous cartoon character in China. It's so popular among children, and I think each child in their people in their childhood, they have a memory of this cute little sheep in their mind. It's called Xi Yang Yang. And here we have the three characters. It says, realize the Chinese dream. Yeah. Here. These are the 12 Chinese zodiacs. Tiger, this is rabbit, snake, dragon, horse. What is this? This is ox? Is it? Isn't it an ox?
它也是模子吗？这个不规则，这个不好看。
Oh, this is an ox.
牛。
这是牛的这个呢? Oh, this is a rooster. Rooster, yeah. Oh, sorry. I cannot pay the price of damaging it. I have to be more careful about holding it. Oh, here?
猴子。
Monkeys. See? Monkeys. Well, they're holding a, I don't know,
这是还是两只猴儿。
two monkeys.
你看，
Oh, no.
这是母子。
I finally got the idea of this sculptural watermelon. Here we have a mother monkey, and she is holding two children monkey. Oh, okay. Here we have golden fish. Just a kind reminder, these are all watermelons other than anything else. But watermelons?
具体的一个
不知道啊。Okay. So basically, this is the last part of today's live streaming. Are you guys having fun with us in this venue? I am having so much fun, but I really do hope that such kind of relaxed and really happy atmosphere could extend as long as possible, and wish you guys have a really happy weekend. Maybe have a watermelon in your weekend with your family. That's a good idea, isn't it? Okay, that's it for me for this hour's live streaming in Beijing, Daxing District, and see you next time. Bye bye.